Welcome to viewers. We'll explain about class and constructors in Java. At the end of this class, you will learn about classes and constructors in Java briefly. First, class in Java. What is a class? Class is an important element of an object-oriented programming. It is a user-defined type of data. Each class has its own data types and functions. The data types are also called as fields and the functions are also called as methods. Methods provide a logic that constitutes the behavior defined by a class. Each method can specify parameters that represent information the method required to perform its task correctly. The general form of class declaration is class name. The optional part extend superclasses is the optional. Within the class, you can declare any fields and any methods. For example, employee is the name of the class. Within the employee class, ID is the data type. It is an integer type data. And display is the method. It returns void. Next, how will you declare data members? Data field can be placed inside a class. The general form of declaring data members is class name. Data type var1, data type var2 ... data type varn. Here var1, var2, varn are variables. They are called as instant variables because they are created whenever an object of the class is instantiated. For example, rectangle is the class name, length and breadth are the variables of integer data type. Next, declaration of methods. The method declaration has four basic parts. They are name of the method, return type, list of parameters, body of the method. For example, addition is the name of the method, the return type is int, and list of parameters are a and b, both are integer type. The body of the method is int c equal to a plus b, return the value of c to the main program. Next we'll see object. What is an object? A class can be used to create an instance of the class called an object. Objects are created in Java by using the new operator. The general form of declaring the object is class object name equal to new class name. It is also declared in a single line statement like class object name equal to new class name. For example, random is the class name, R is the object. So, random R equal to new random. New is the operator used for creating the object R in the random class. It is also written random or semicolon, next line R equal to new random. Accessing class members. Every object has its own number of variables and methods. Once an object is created, the source file can access the members by using the dot operator. The general form of accessing class member is object dot variable name. You can also access the methods object name dot method name within the bracket parameters list. For example, square is the class, s is the object, equal to new square. See the next line, s dot area of side. Here side is the argument or parameter, area is the method name, s is the object. So s dot area within the bracket side. The next concept is constructors. Constructors in Java. Java supports a special type of method called constructor, which is used to initialize objects. The constructor is called when an object of a class is created. It is always called with the new operator. It enables an object to initialize itself when it is created. The new operator is used to create an instance of a class. It does not specify a return type, not even void. The new operator is used to create an instance of a class. It allocates memory for the object also. The constructor has the same name as the class name. It's very important. Example, public class test. Here test is the class name. Within the class, test as a constructor is also created. Both have the same name. So constructor name must match with the class name. Next we'll see types of constructors. The first one is default constructor, second one is no argument constructor, and the third type is parameterized constructor. In some cases, the no argument constructor is also represent default constructor. Now we'll see one by one. Default constructor. If there is no constructor available in the class, Java compiler insert a default constructor by default. You cannot see the default constructor in source file, that is Java class file, but it would be inserted into the code during compilation and exist in the .class file. No argument constructor. Constructor with no arguments or parameters is called no argument constructor. It is used to initialize the default values to the variable. The numeric data members in the no argument constructor are set to 0. Strings are set to null. Boolean data members are set to false. The example given here is explained about the no argument constructor type. A sample is the class name. Within the class, sample is the constructor also created. In the sample constructor, it displays the message no argument constructor is created. In the main method, the object of the sample class is created. Sample is equal to new sample. Note this, sample constructor same as the class name sample. Parameterized constructor. Constructor with arguments or parameters is called as parameterized constructor. It is used to provide different values to the distinct objects. The general form of parameterized constructor method is constructor name within the bracket data type arg1, that is argument 1, comma data type arg2 means argument 2. Within the curly braces, body of the method is used. See the example. Employee is the class name. In the employee class, employee ID is declared as integer data type. Employee name is declared as string data type. Again, employee constructor is created with two parameters, ID and S, that is employee ID and employee name. The employee ID values is received and stored in the EMP ID. The employee name is received and stored in the EMP name. This is the object is used to create the employee IDs and employee name. Then display is the method. Another method is used here. In this method, it does not return any value, so the return type is void is used. In the first statement, it displays the message employee ID colon the value of employee ID. The second statement, it print the values employee name. So this is the main class name. Demo is the name of the main class file. This program should save in demo.java. The output of this program is, the first output is employee ID is 76, employee name is Arun. The second output is employee ID is 94 and employee name is Raj. See the main program statements. The class name is employee. Two objects are created, E1 and E2 with different values. The first object E1 is called the display method E1.display. So the values are stored in the ID and S. Those values are displayed in the display methods. The second object is E2 is also called the display method. So the output of the program is employee ID is 76, employee name is Arun. This is the output of the first object E1. Employee ID 94, employee name Raj. This is the output of the second object E2. In this way, the parameterized constructor method is executed. Next, rules for defining the constructor. Constructor name must be the same as its class name. A constructor must have no explicit return type. A Java constructor cannot be abstract, static, final, and synchronized. Thank you for watching.